Have you ever felt that your life holds a purpose greater than you can comprehend? That amidst the chaos and the mundane routines, there is a whisper in your soul urging you to rise above, to seek something more, something eternal. These feelings are not random, nor are they mere coincidences. They are glimpses of a divine truth, signs that you are chosen, set apart for a higher calling. To be chosen does not mean life will always be easy or clear. Quite the opposite. It often comes with trials, challenges, and seasons of doubt. Yet, within those struggles lies the unmistakable fingerprint of divine intention. You are being refined, shaped, and prepared for a purpose that is not only extraordinary, but eternal. Perhaps you've felt different your entire life. While others seemed content with surface-level pursuits, you've longed for depth, for truth. There's an ache in your heart for meaning, for connection, for something far beyond what the world offers. This longing is not a weakness, but a sign of the mark placed on you, the sacred calling that pulls at your heartstrings. You may not always understand it, but it's there, a quiet but powerful force guiding you toward your destiny. When you look back at your life, certain moments stand out. Times when you felt inexplicably protected, times when doors opened in ways you could never have orchestrated, or times when a sudden insight changed your perspective forever. These aren't just lucky breaks. They are divine interventions. They are the evidence of a hand far greater than your own, directing your path and reminding you that you are never walking this journey alone. But let us be clear, being chosen is not about being perfect or superior. It's not about boasting in your abilities or accomplishments. In fact, the chosen ones often feel unworthy, overwhelmed, or even broken. Yet, it is precisely in their humility that they are made strong. For it is not their power that carries them, but the one who has called them. In this message, we will uncover the unmistakable signs that reveal you are chosen. These signs may resonate deeply within you, affirming what you've always suspected, but perhaps struggled to articulate. Or they may stir something new, awakening a realization you hadn't yet embraced. Whatever the case, this is not just a list of traits. It is a reflection of the extraordinary truth about who you are and what you are meant to do. Let this moment be one of clarity and encouragement. You are not here by accident. Every twist, turn, and trial in your life has led you to this moment for a reason. There is a divine blueprint over your life, a purpose that cannot be thwarted, and a love that will never let you go. Listen closely, for the signs are not hidden. They are right before you, waiting to be recognized. To truly understand what it means to be chosen, you must first quiet the noise of the world around you. The world loves to distract, to sow doubt, to tell you that you are no different than anyone else, that your life is random and without meaning. But the world cannot see what is written on your heart, nor can it comprehend the depth of the plans prepared for you. The signs of being chosen often go unnoticed by the untrained eye, yet they shine brightly to those willing to see with spiritual clarity. Perhaps you've questioned your place in the world. Why do you sometimes feel out of step with others? Why do you sense a longing for something higher when others seem content with shallow pursuits? These are not flaws in your character. They are indicators of your calling. They point to the truth that you are not made for the ordinary. You are made for the extraordinary. But let me remind you, being chosen does not exempt you from hardship. In fact, it often invites trials that seem unbearable at times. You may face rejection, isolation, or moments where you feel like an outcast. Yet, in these moments, your faith is strengthened and your spirit grows. Like gold refined in fire, the chosen are prepared through adversity for the greatness they are destined to walk in. You may notice that your heart is drawn to certain things, acts of compassion, moments of stillness, or even seemingly random encounters that leave a profound impression. These are not coincidences. They are breadcrumbs left by the divine, guiding you step by step. There is a reason you feel such a strong pull toward purpose, love, and meaning. These are the very signs of your chosen nature, and they cannot be ignored. There may also be times when you've felt an unseen presence, a sense that you are being watched over or protected. Perhaps you've narrowly avoided danger or received unexpected provision just when you needed it most. These moments are whispers from above, reminding you that you are cared for and that your life is being guided. Being chosen is not about worldly success or accolades. It is about being a vessel of something far greater than yourself. It means carrying a light in the darkness, bringing hope where there is despair, and reflecting love in a world that desperately needs it. You may not feel equipped for such a task, but rest assured, the one who calls you will also equip you. Do not dismiss the quiet stirring in your heart, the dreams that seem too big, or the path that feels too uncertain. These are all part of the journey of a chosen one. The signs are not given to confuse you, but to confirm the truth of your identity. As we delve into these signs, know that you are not alone in this journey. Countless others have walked this path before you, each with their unique challenges and victories. You are part of a greater story, woven together by the hand of a creator who loves you beyond measure. Now, let us explore the unmistakable signs that reveal you're chosen. These are not mere coincidences or fleeting experiences. They are profound markers of a life set apart for a higher purpose. Each sign reflects a divine truth about who you are and what you are meant to accomplish. Take your time with each, for they carry the weight of revelation. 1. A deep sense of purpose. From the earliest moments you can remember, there has been a quiet but persistent sense that your life holds unique meaning. This is not a fleeting thought or a passing idea. It is a knowing that lives in the very core of your being. You may not always understand it, and at times it may even frustrate you, especially when the world around you seems to push you toward a different narrative. This sense of purpose often manifests as a yearning for more. You are not content with simply going through the motions or chasing after material gains. While others may find satisfaction in surface-level accomplishments, your heart aches for something deeper, something eternal. You long to leave a legacy, to contribute in ways that ripple far beyond your immediate circle. This desire is not born of pride or ambition. It comes from a divine imprint on your soul, calling you to fulfill a specific role that only you can play. Even when the details remain unclear, this purpose drives you forward, guiding your decisions and shaping your path. It whispers to you in moments of stillness and tugs at you when you stray too far from it. Yet, this sense of purpose can also be challenging. There may be times when you feel out of place or misunderstood, as though the world around you operates on a different frequency. This is because your heart is attuned to something higher. You are not designed to conform. You are designed to transform. To those who are chosen, this sense of purpose is both a gift and a responsibility. It requires faith to trust in the unseen and courage to step into the unknown. But know this, the purpose within you is not random. It is intentional, crafted with care, and perfectly aligned with the greater plan for your life. 2. Intense struggles and challenges. If your life has been marked by hardship, know that this is not a sign of abandonment. It is often a sign of being chosen. The path of those who carry a divine calling is rarely smooth. Instead, it is filled with trials that test your faith, stretch your endurance, and refine your character. These struggles can take many forms. Perhaps you have faced rejection from those you love, endured deep emotional pain, or wrestled with fears and doubts that seem insurmountable. Financial difficulties, health issues, or losses that cut to the heart may have left you wondering if you can continue. Yet, it is in these moments of brokenness that the most profound growth occurs. Consider this: just as gold is purified in fire, so too are the chosen refined through adversity. The trials you face are not punishments. They are preparation. They strip away what is unnecessary, teaching you to rely not on your own strength, but on the one who has called you. Each challenge you overcome builds resilience, deepens your compassion, and sharpens your vision for the path ahead. Being chosen does not mean you are exempt from suffering. In fact, your struggles often carry a greater purpose. They allow you to connect with others on a deeper level, offering hope and encouragement to those who walk a similar path. Your scars become testimonies of perseverance, proof that even in the darkest moments, you are not abandoned. There may be times when you feel as though the weight of your trials is too much to bear. But remember this, you are never alone in your struggles. The one who has called you is walking with you every step of the way. Your trials are not meaningless. They are shaping you into the person you were created to be. 3. A profound sensitivity to the world around you. As a chosen one, you may notice that you experience the world differently from others. You feel things deeply, joys that uplift your spirit and sorrows that weigh heavily on your heart. This profound sensitivity is not a weakness. It is a reflection of your calling. It allows you to see beyond the surface and connect with the deeper truths of life. This sensitivity often manifests as an acute awareness of the pain and suffering around you. You are moved by the struggles of others, even when they don't directly affect you. Perhaps you found yourself shedding tears for someone you don't know or feeling a strong urge to help when others might walk away. This empathy is a gift, a sign that your heart is attuned to the needs of the world, and you are called to be a source of light and hope. However, such sensitivity can also feel overwhelming. You may find it difficult to navigate a world that seems indifferent or harsh. There are times when the weight of what you perceive feels too heavy to carry. You may wonder why you feel so deeply when others appear unaffected. Know this, your sensitivity is not a burden. It is a tool. It allows you to discern what others cannot see, to recognize opportunities for love, kindness, and healing. It equips you to be a bridge, bringing comfort and connection to those who feel unseen or unheard. The world needs people like you, those who feel deeply, love unconditionally, and act courageously in the face of indifference. Your sensitivity also opens the door to spiritual insight. It allows you to hear the quiet whispers of the divine, to sense guidance in moments of uncertainty, and to recognize the beauty and wonder in ordinary things. It is through this sensitivity that you are able to walk in alignment with your calling, responding to the needs of the world with compassion and grace. 4. An unshakable inner voice. There is a voice within you that cannot be silenced, a voice that speaks of truth, justice, and purpose. This inner voice often stands in stark contrast to the noise of the world, which seeks to distract and mislead. It is not always loud, but it is steady, persistent, and unmistakable. This voice is your compass, guiding you toward the path you are meant to walk. It speaks to you in moments of doubt, reminding you of who you are and what you are called to do. It challenges you to rise above fear, to embrace courage, and to trust in the unseen. You may have noticed that this voice grows stronger in times of stillness. When you quiet the distractions around you, it becomes clear and unmistakable, offering wisdom and direction. It is not a product of your imagination. It is the divine presence within you, urging you to move forward in faith. At times, following this voice may feel risky. It may call you to step out of your comfort zone, to take a stand for what is right, or to pursue a dream that feels impossible. You may face resistance from others who do not understand your choices. Yet, the chosen are not called to follow the crowd. They are called to lead, often in ways that defy logic or convention. This inner voice is not just a guide. It is a reminder of your identity. It speaks to the truth that you are chosen, loved, and equipped for a purpose greater than yourself. When you listen to it, you align yourself with the divine plan for your life. 5. A strong pull toward solitude and reflection. Many chosen individuals feel a natural inclination to seek moments of solitude. This is not because they dislike others or prefer isolation, but because solitude offers a space for renewal, reflection, and connection with the divine. In the quiet, away from the distractions and demands of the world, they can hear the still, small voice of God more clearly. You may have noticed that during these times alone, profound clarity emerges. Perhaps you've experienced moments of deep insight or inspiration when you least expected it. These are not random occurrences. They are moments of divine communion. In solitude, your heart aligns with the purpose you are meant to fulfill. However, this pull toward solitude can sometimes feel conflicting. In a world that celebrates constant activity and outward achievement, taking time for stillness may feel counterproductive. You might even wrestle with feelings of guilt for stepping back when others expect you to be on all the time. But rest assured, this pull is essential for your journey. In these quiet moments, you are being prepared. Solitude allows you to process the lessons you've learned, to heal from past wounds, and to strengthen your spirit for what lies ahead. It is not a retreat from responsibility, but a sacred pause that equips you to walk your path with greater wisdom and purpose. Those who are chosen often carry great responsibilities, and solitude is where they recharge. It is in the stillness that you receive guidance, courage, and a renewed sense of direction. So, when you feel drawn to moments of quiet, do not resist them. Embrace them as an integral part of your calling. 6. A desire to help others, even at a cost to yourself. Another unmistakable sign of being chosen is the unrelenting desire to serve and uplift others. This desire goes beyond basic kindness or generosity. It is a deep, almost unexplainable compulsion to make a difference, even when it requires personal sacrifice. You may find yourself going out of your way to help someone in need, even when it inconveniences you. You may be the person others turn to for support, advice, or encouragement, knowing that you will listen with empathy and offer your heart without judgment. This is not because you are obligated, but because something within you cannot ignore the needs of others. This desire is rooted in the divine nature of your calling. You are designed to be a vessel of love, compassion, and healing in a world that desperately needs it. Your ability to give selflessly, even when it costs you time, energy, or resources, is a reflection of the higher purpose at work in your life. However, this deep commitment to helping others can sometimes feel overwhelming. You may struggle with balancing your own needs and the needs of those around you. You might even feel unappreciated or taken for granted at times. But remember, your actions are not in vain. Every act of love, no matter how small, creates ripples that extend far beyond what you can see. Being chosen means carrying the heart of a servant. It is not about seeking recognition or reward, but about reflecting the love you have received. When you help others, you are not just meeting their immediate needs, you are participating in the divine plan to bring light to the world. 7. A sense of being protected or guided. Have you ever looked back on your life and seen moments where things worked out in ways that seemed impossible? Times when you avoided danger, received unexpected provision, or found yourself in the right place at the right time. These are not coincidences. They are signs of divine protection and guidance. As a chosen one, your life is under the watchful care of the divine. Even when you feel lost or uncertain, there is a hand steering your course, ensuring that you arrive exactly where you need to be. This guidance may come through intuition, sudden opportunities, or even obstacles that redirect your path. You may have also experienced moments of inexplicable peace in the midst of chaos. These are reminders that you are never alone, even in your darkest hours. The one who has called you is walking with you, ensuring that no harm can derail the plans for your life. This sense of protection does not mean you will avoid all difficulties. Challenges will come, but they will never overtake you. Every trial you face is accompanied by the grace to endure it, and every setback is a setup for something greater. Take comfort in knowing that you are being guided. Trust in the signs, even when the path is unclear. The same power that protects you also empowers you to move forward with confidence, knowing that your steps are ordered and your destination is secure. 8. A unique perspective on life. If you are chosen, you likely see the world through a lens that is distinctly different from most. While others may be focused on the tangible or the temporary, you are drawn to the unseen and the eternal. You are less concerned with fleeting trends, accolades, or material success, and more focused on what truly matters: truth, love, and the legacy you leave behind. This unique perspective often means you think deeply about things others may take for granted. You reflect on the meaning of life, the nature of suffering, and the purpose behind every experience. You look for patterns, connections, and signs that point to the hand of God at work, even in situations that seem chaotic. At times, this perspective may feel isolating. It can be challenging to relate to others who seem content with shallow pursuits. You may even feel frustrated by the lack of urgency or depth in the conversations and priorities of those around you. But remember, this way of seeing the world is part of your calling. It equips you to bring wisdom, clarity, and insight into situations where others might see only confusion. Your perspective also makes you a source of guidance for others. People may come to you for advice or clarity because they recognize that you have a way of seeing beyond the obvious. Your ability to discern truth, even in complex circumstances, is a reflection of the divine wisdom that flows through you. Embrace this unique perspective, even when it sets you apart. It is not a limitation, but a gift that allows you to illuminate paths that others might never consider. Through your vision, you are able to point others toward hope, purpose, and the deeper meaning of their lives. 9. A calling that refuses to let you go. This is the final and perhaps the most undeniable sign that you are chosen, the unrelenting pull of your divine calling. No matter where life takes you or how far you may stray, this calling persists. It is not a fleeting feeling or a passing thought. It is a constant presence in your life, always reminding you of who you are and what you are meant to do. You may have tried to ignore it at times, convincing yourself that you are unqualified or that the path is too difficult. Yet, this calling refuses to be silenced. It speaks to you in moments of stillness, resurfaces through unexpected circumstances, and ignites a restlessness in your heart whenever you step away from it. This is because your purpose is deeply intertwined with your identity. It is not something you can separate yourself from. This persistent calling is not a burden. It is a gift. It is a reminder that your life has meaning, that you are part of a greater plan, and that you are never forgotten. Even when you feel inadequate or overwhelmed, this calling reassures you that the one who chose you has also equipped you for the journey. This final sign ties together everything we've explored. It is the culmination of your purpose, your challenges, your sensitivity, your perspective, and your perseverance. It is the undeniable truth that you are not here by chance. You are here because you have been chosen for something extraordinary. Embrace it fully, for it is the heartbeat of your life's mission. As we close this journey through the 9 signs that reveal you are chosen, let this be a moment of clarity and affirmation. These signs are reminders of your unique purpose, your divine calling, and the extraordinary plan that is unfolding in your life. Embrace them with faith, courage, and a heart open to the transformative power of Christ. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to take a step of faith right now. Subscribe to this channel to stay connected to content that uplifts your spirit and strengthens your walk with God. Like this video as a way of affirming your commitment to living out your calling. And in the comments, write Amen to declare your intention to walk in alignment with Christ and to embrace the purpose He has for you. Finally, share this video with someone who may need encouragement. You never know whose life might be changed by hearing this message. A simple act of sharing could be the support they've been praying for. Thank you for being here, and remember, you are chosen, loved, and called for a purpose. Stay strong in faith, walk boldly in your calling, and let the light of Christ shine through you wherever you go.